So before I start today's story, I need to get something off my chest. Well, we went to Steak and Shake today for dinner, and that's actually where the story takes place. And I've never noticed this before. They don't serve steaks at Steak and Shake. They sure serve shakes, but not steaks. Now they have what they claim are steak burgers, except they're not steaks whatsoever. There's nothing steak about them. You can't just call something a steak burger if it's not a steak. They're hamburgers. They are patties that haven't, I suppose they've been cut up and mushed up, and then meat's been cut up and mushed up and formed into the shape of a patty. That doesn't make it a steak. And just because the thing you cut up was a steak at some point, that doesn't make your burger a steak burger. And I don't know if they thought they were getting one over on me, because they didn't. I figured it out. But anyway, here's the story. So we go to Steak and Shake, and I order the Frisco burger. The Frisco, oh boy, just thinking about that makes me cough. The Frisco burger with fries, and I got the cheese sauce with it. And it's pretty nice cheese sauce, because this was actually a nacho cheese. And that's not a joke. It's actually nacho cheese, not yo cheese, nacho cheese. And it tasted really good. And the Frisco sauce was really good. And so the waitress comes over. And I say, "Oh, who cooked this?" And she said, "Oh, that would be our head cook, Sarah Steak and Shake." I'm like, "Oh, can I talk to her? Because I want to tell her that this is the best Frisco burger I have ever had." And she says, "Sure, come on back." And so I go back to the kitchen, and Miss Steak and Shake is there. And she says, "Oh, hi, how are you? What you doing back here?" And the waitress says, "Oh, Mr. Catman wants to tell you something." And I say, "You make the best Frisco burger I've ever had in my entire life." And she blushes, and now already she was extremely attractive. And just blushing made her even more attractive. And I said, "Why don't you make a Frisco burger for me back at your place?" And she says, she didn't cough. She said, "Sure, let's go with that right now. My shift is over." And so we go back to her place, and I see these pictures of these old people up on the wall. And I say, "Who are those old people?" And she says, "Oh, those are my parents." And I say, "What, your parents own Steak and Shake?" And she says, "Oh, no, not anymore. They're dead. But they founded Steak and Shake." I said, "Oh, that's pretty cool. Is that why your name is Steak and Shake?" And she said, "Yeah, they named the restaurant after themselves." Like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And I said, "Well, what do you think about cats?" And she said, "I like cats." I'm like, "Yeah, I bet you do." And so we made out for a little while. We didn't watch Homeward Bound, which is unfortunate. Sometimes you gotta take a break. You can't watch Homeward Bound every day. You just gotta take a break every now and then. And I said, "Well, if your parents founded Steak and Shake, does that mean like you're the heir to the Steak and Shake fortune?" And she says, "Oh no, my parents lost all their money, and that's why I have to work at the Steak and Shake now." I said, "Oh, okay." And I say, "Oh, do they pay well?" She says, "No, actually I make less than minimum wage. I have to make all of my money off of tips." Like, oh, I guess your parents didn't think that far ahead, did they? And she said, "Nope. In fact, I hate them. They're the worst parents ever. They they led me to believe I would have lots of money, and I didn't." And I said, "Oh, that's too bad. You know what would make you happy? A kitty." And she said, "Oh, that's awesome, because like I said before, I love cats, but I don't have one." So we went to the animal place. Not to the pet store, to the animal place. I go to the pet store to say hi to all the cats, but when I adopt one, I go to the animal place where they bring in strays. Because the kitties at the pet store are bred, while the strays are not. And so the pet store purposely breeds cats to sell. The animal place doesn't. So if you ever want to adopt a kitty, go to your local animal place, not to your pet store. Anyway, so we go there, and we see this cute kitty. She was brown with orange spots. I say, isn't that a cute kitty? And Sarah says, hell yeah, it is. And so she adopts the kitty, and she says, oh, I'm so happy now because I have this kitty. And I said, what are you going to name it? And she said, well, I'm going to name it Steak. And I said, well, if you're going to name it Steak, you might as well get another one so you can call that one Shake. And that's exactly what she did. So now she has 2 cats. Their names are Steak and Shake. It's a pretty cool story, don't you think? So if you ever meet Sarah Steak and Shake, and she has 2 cats, and she tells you the story about how they got named, I'm the guy. She knows my name, the Cat Man, and we made out for a really long time. So she should know everything about me. Now, if she tries to lie to you and say I had nothing to do with it, she's a liar, and you shouldn't listen to a thing she says, because that's all she does. All Sarah Steak and Shake does is lie nonstop about everything. Well, anyway, that Frisco burger was great. I really like the sauce. It's fantastic. Usually they don't put a lot on there, but this time they really just drenched it, and I love that sauce. I don't know what's in it. I should go find out. I can find out right now. I bet it has like salad dressing in it. They usually do that. So I'm going to go look that up right now.